In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to cut this stylish overbust asymmetric hemline bustier. So if this is something you like, kindly hit on the subscribe button. And this dress is from Susie Wears. Now to start, I've gone ahead to mark out my basic measurement that I need for this pattern, which includes my shoulder to bust, under bust, waist, and also my blouse length. For my blouse length, I have about 5 inches after my waistline. Now I'm going to mark my shoulder divided by 2, come down by 1 inch here. Now after that, I'll go ahead to place my ruler and I'm going to connect this all the way up. Now the next step is I'm going to find my chest line, and to find out is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. I'll rule out a straight line on this point. The next step I'll take is to go ahead to mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2 on the chest line, place my ruler and draw a straight line. Now I'm going to divide what I have here into 2 and I'll come out by ½ inch. Here I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4. Now I'm going to connect from here to this ½ inch and to the upper part of my pattern. So after I'm done connecting this, the next step I'm going to take is to go ahead to mark my dart. And to mark my dart, I'll start by marking my nipple to nipple divided by 2. My nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2. I have 3.5 inches. Now I'm going to go ahead to mark this and I'm going to extend this all the way to the lower part of my pattern. Now after I'm done marking this, I'm just going to go ahead to mark my darts. And to mark my darts, I'll be marking 1 inch on both sides of my pattern. If you're plus size, go ahead to use 1.5 inches. If you also have a bigger bust, you go ahead to mark 1.5 inches. I'll place my ruler and I'm going to go ahead to connect those lines. Now this is what I have, and the next step is to go ahead to outline my pattern, and we are going to connect from the bust to the under bust. Now before going ahead to connect from the bust to the under bust, I'll mark my neckline of 3 inches. Now I'm going to divide what I have on the shoulder and I'll fold this up. I'll mark and I'm going to go ahead to place my ruler and I'm going to connect from the bust to the upper part of my shoulder. Now I'm going to go ahead to mark the dart. I'll be using a shoulder dart for this pattern. But before marking that, I'll connect from the bust down to the under bust of my pattern. While connecting, you want to go down by ½ inch a bit from the bust. Now for my dart, I'll go in by ½ inch here and I'll mark ½ inch on the other side of my pattern. Now after that, I'll just go ahead to place my ruler to connect to those points that I have marked. Now after I'm done marking that, I'll just go ahead to use my marker to outline my pattern before going ahead to insert my measurement. So next, I will determine where I want the overbust bustier to stop. I'm using about 3.5 inches, which I'll mark. Now I'm going to go ahead to mark my bust circumference divided by 4, and I'll pick the darts there, replace it, and I'll go ahead to add ½ inch for my sewing allowance. Mark my under bust circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake, replace, and add my sewing allowance. Now I'll also mark my waist circumference divided by 4, measure the 2 inches dart intake, replace, and add my sewing allowance. Here I'll mark my hip circumference divided by 4, measure the 2 inches dart and add my sewing allowance. So I went ahead to add extra 1 inch. I wanted to give it like a conical effect, which I felt the pattern had. So after looking a closer look at it, I realized that it had no conical effect at that point. But first, I went ahead to connect the pattern, but I'll go ahead to recorrect it when I'm outlining my pattern. So next is to mark my bust dart. Now how to get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. My shoulder to waist in front is 17 inches, while my shoulder to waist at the back is 15.5. So take out 15.5 from 17. What you have is 1.5 inches, which I marked and connected to the center part of my pattern, which is forming my bust dart. Now after much marking, I realized that I'm not okay with what I have, so I had to go ahead to like readjust it a bit to that 3.5. Actually what I marked earlier was 3 inches. So now to draw out the neckline, you also have to blend in your dart here, so that when you close your dart up, it's going to meet at the other side. So I'll just go up a bit by ½ inch at the armhole. This is not compulsory or a standard, or you can just go ahead to connect your pattern down to the chest line. So I'll just go ahead and outline this and also the other side of my pattern. So I'll just go up with 1 inch here at this part, or you can go up with 1.5 inches. Now I'm just going to go ahead to reconnect my pattern to the initial hip measurement. Now I'll go ahead, come in by my sewing allowance, and I'll be using a free sketch to draw out this part. I'll blend in my dart and go down by ½ inch a bit on this part and reconnect. After that, I'll go in with my marker and I'm going to go ahead to outline. After I'm done outlining, the next step is just to cut out this pattern, because my pattern is ready. So if you have any question regarding this pattern drafting, please kindly leave your question at the comment section. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please kindly hit on the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. So I'll just go ahead and I'll cut out my pattern. And also when I'm cutting out my pattern at the bust dart area, please go ahead to blend it out. Now I'll just go ahead to trace out the rest of my pattern. So after I'm done tracing out that part, I'll cut out the upper part and I'll trace out the darts that I have at this point. So after this is what my pattern looks like. I will be moving over to the back. So for the back pattern, I've gone ahead to mark out my basic measurement, which includes my shoulder to bust. My shoulder to waist at the back is 15.5. Then I added extra 5.5 inches. So in front of my pattern, I added a zipper because the dress has a zipper. So for my zipper, I'm using 1.5 inches. You can also use 2 inches. The next step is to mark my dart. Now, to mark your dart is your nipple to nipple divided by 2. My nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2. I have 3.5 inches. Now I'm going to mark this all the way up and also extend it to the lower part of my pattern. Now after I'm done marking this, I'm going to mark ½ inch on both sides of my waistline, and I'm going to go ahead to connect this up and also connect this at the other side. Now I'll just go ahead and extend this all the way to the other side, or extend it to the lower part of my pattern. Now all my measurement I'm taking will start after the zipper, which I will mark my bust circumference divided by 4, add my sewing allowance. Here I will mark my waist circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake, replace, and add my sewing allowance. I'll mark my hip circumference divided by 4, then go ahead to add a sewing allowance here. Now I'll go ahead to place my ruler and I'll connect from the bust down to the waistline of this pattern, and then from the waist I'll take this all the way to the blouse length of this dress. Now after I'm done connecting, I'm also going to go up by 1 inch or by 1.5, whichever measurement you want to use here is still okay, between 1 inch or 1.5, and I'm going to go ahead to connect this. So I'll just go ahead to connect this to this point. The next step is to go ahead to come down by ½ inch at this point. This is to make sure that the zipper does not bulge up, like pop up at the upper part. I went up by ½ inch at the armhole, then I reconnected it back to that ½ inch I went down by at the center of the zipper. Now I'll outline this part following the pattern that I have drawn out. Now the next step is to take out the zipper bulge, and to take out my zipper bulge, I'll come in by ½ inch, extend this all the way up, and also extend it to the lower part of my pattern. So after I'm done marking this, the next step is just, you can go ahead to replace what you took out by this side so that you don't reduce your sewing allowance. Now I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So if you have any question regarding this pattern, please go ahead to leave your question at the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. And you can also go ahead to follow me on my other YouTube channel at Marky's Closet. Thanks.